What's good, YouTube? This is your boy Will Die Holla. I promised that I'm gonna keep the videos coming, so I'm gonna keep the videos coming. Let's put it like this, man. Your boy is messing with this app, this Kind Master, whatever it's called, Keen Master, I don't know, but I'm messing with it, and I'm about to perfect this thing, man. And we're gonna make some videos, man. I'm gonna turn up, I'm gonna edit these videos. They're gonna only get better from here. I promise you guys that, and I'm gonna stay true to that. This video is gonna talk about who is the boss. Am I the boss? Or is my fleet manager the boss? Who really runs my truck? Me? Or my fleet manager? Let's go.
Yeah. Hey. Yeah. Hey. Yeah. Boys. Yeah. Hold on. Hold on. We them boys. Hold on. We them boys. Hold on. We making noise. Hold on.
What's going on, YouTube? Hope y'all like that introduction. I had fun making it. I actually had fun making it. But whatever, let's get on to the video. Who runs my truck? First off, first things first, I'm in Windsor, Wisconsin right now. You guys might be able to tell by my voice. I'm a little sick, breaking down with a cold, I guess because of the weather change. So everybody be safe out there. Everybody be safe out there, man. Get prepared for this cold weather, because I have a funny feeling this is going to be a tough winter for all of us. Those of you at home, and those of you out here on the road, be safe, man, and best of luck. Stay warm. I don't even know, my truck is not even on, but it's pretty cold outside. It's pretty cold, and it's not because I'm sick. It's pretty. I've been having this conversation with my buddy Doc. You might hear these YouTubers, I'm gonna go at them, call them YouTubers. You guys know who I'm talking about. These YouTubers might tell you, you're the boss, you run, that's your truck, you fire your fleet manager when you want. Guys, specifically talking about Prime. I'm not talking about Trans Am, I'm not talking about Snyder, I'm not talking about Swift, I'm not talking about CRST. I'm not talking about CR England. I'm not talking about these other companies, man. I'm talking about Prime. Let's get those facts right there. I'm strictly talking about Prime right now. Prime, Prime has a success leasing program. Basically, your fleet manager will tell you, if you turn down a load, you will likely hear from your fleet manager. I just had to double check with you. But, that's your business. This is your business. So if you don't want to take that load, if you rather stay a little longer, it's your business, not mine. Now, your fleet manager will tell you that. It's your business. I even had a fleet manager. I told a fleet manager to hit me up, and he said, okay, will do, boss. He called me boss. So they like to give you the upper hand, make you think you're the boss, tell you things to indirectly make you feel like you running this, when in all actuality you're not running it. Your fleet manager controls your revenue. So if you're your own boss, which you are, meaning you can turn down a load, you can tell them when you want to go home and get there by that day. Shit, you can tell them you want to go home for 2 weeks and they'll let you. You gonna owe that truck payment though. So, you run your business. It's all up to you. But at the end of the day, your fleet manager, listen to me, your fleet manager controls your income. Your fleet manager is the one who picks where you're going to go. Now, you get to turn that down if you don't like it, but at the end of the day, your fleet manager controls how much revenue you have. That's why some people come to Prime and 1 week they have $5,000 in revenue, and then the next week, to cap that off, they're going to drop back down like 32, 35. Because your fleet manager's averaging your loads out for the month. That's what they do. They control your truck. Some YouTubers might say $5,000 in revenue. It come easy. You should be doing that a week. Not going to happen. I'm reiterating what I said in my last video, just for those of you who might have missed it. But I'm not going to go through that whole spiel. But I'm just going to say, some YouTubers might say you could get 5,000 plus in revenue a week, every week, consistently. It's not true. It's not true. It's just not true. Now, don't get me wrong. For those of you who have done it, I have even done it. I've done it. I think I had a week with $6,000 in revenue. Now, it is possible to do it, but on a consistent basis, every week, impossible. Especially when you don't control your truck. You don't control where your truck. In an certain aspect, you do control your truck. Like I said, you can turn down a load. Shit, I've been experimenting. I'm gonna let you guys know how this works for me, but I've been experimenting. Just like you request home time, say, yeah, listen, I want to go. I need to be here. Well, it just so happens I need to be sent east. I need to be sent west. I need to be sent wherever you want. And so far, I've done it once, my first time, and that was the load that got me here to Wisconsin from New York. I turned down a load and said, listen, send me west. Do not send me east. They originally tried to send me to Massachusetts. No, send me west. So what happened? I started heading west. Now, when this load come in, if I don't like what it says or where I'm going, I'm going to say, nah, send me to wherever I want. Send me to this area. Because at the end of the day, you sent me to try to send me east, and I was already in the east to get a crappy load. Now, I'm in north central, so I'm going to get a good load, because the best loads for reefer come out of the north central, like Illinois, Indiana. Not so much Indiana, but Illinois is definitely good loads out of Illinois. So, I'm going to try to control that. And I'm going to get back to you guys and let you guys know how that's going for me. If that works, because that shit, man, put everybody on. Let's get this bread. Let's control something. Because at the end of the day, I can't say, listen, I'm taking this load off the board. I'm going here. Looking at the logistic board, I'm going here. All right, I'm going to take this load going to Georgia. We can't do that, which I hear you can do at Snyder. The key of this video is don't listen to you're your own boss as a lease operator, because it makes no sense whatsoever. It makes no sense whatsoever. How are you your own boss and you can't pick your loads? How are you your own boss when your fleet manager say you need to go here, give you a load going here, you go there. And then if you turn that load down, 9 times out of 10, you'll be sitting for at least a minimum of 2-3 hours just for turning down a load. Now, I'm not saying that's how long you're gonna sit. The minimum time is about 2-3 hours. That's the minimum, 2-3 hours. You're not gonna turn down a load and 10 minutes get another load. Not gonna happen. Shit, you might turn down that load, and instead of waiting 2-3 hours, you end up waiting 24 hours. They control your truck. I want to share one last thing with you guys that my fleet manager said to me when I was maybe my second weekend. My fleet manager said something to me, and it's stuck in my head to this day. I'm in Maine. They sent me a load going to the tip of Maine, edge of Canada. Now, right at the time, I was probably in the middle of Maine, so I had to deadhead another, I believe, 200 miles east to pick up this load. I turned it down because I didn't want to go any further east. There's no truck stops over there. It's not, it's like I needed a shower. There was no truck stops where I was at. I needed a shower. I wanted to start headed west so I could take a shower somewhere. But so they sent me there. I turned it down. He was like, I don't think it was a smart idea turning down that load, but I'm gonna play it out. We're gonna play this out. We're gonna see how it goes. But I really don't think it was a smart idea turning down that load. I think you should have took that load to get yourself moving. Now, I'm not gonna punish you for this one or anything. He said that to me. I'm not gonna punish you on this. You're still learning. I'm not gonna punish you on that. You're not gonna punish me. Am I your child? Like I said. Now, I didn't say anything to him about that. I just put it in the memory bank, left it there, and he showed me a side of himself, didn't even realize it. He said he's not gonna punish me for it. I'll never forget that. Never forget that. That right there means you don't run your truck. Your fleet manager's job is to maximize your revenue. These new lease operators out there, what I want you guys to do is, if you guys think that you're making more than $5,000 or whatever it is, I want you guys to take your last 4 weeks and figure out your average. Get your weekly average. Add your 4 weeks together, and then you'll see. Like, wow. I don't really make as much as I want. They try to keep you at a certain level. So, thinking that you run your truck, think again. You ever wondered how you get so high up in revenue for the week and you still got like 3 days to go and you're already at 3,600, and then you see your load picks up in like a day and a half or something, like you just end up sitting or whatnot? Or you end up getting a smaller load, paying load. And you got to open up your eyes, because these guys are out here and they're taking advantage of us bad. And when I say they take advantage of us, I'm not saying that I have an issue with Prime per se. I got my opinions, which I'm going to put that out in a later video, but I'm saying this is a business. You guys can't say, oh, that Robert Lowe is a crook. Oh, he's robbing us. He's taking advantage of us. You can't say it. And it's probably true, but you got to remember, at the end of the day, Prime is a business. If you were in his shoes, you might do things like, if I was in his shoes, I might do things a little differently. But at the end of the day, I got a business to run, man. And I got to make sure my business is running. Prime is all about integrity, but when it comes down to it, I don't see anything, any sales reps, any fleet managers holding up to that integrity theory of Primes. But you want us to be honest, you want us to be real. That's for a later video. It's Will Down Holler, man. Have a good night. I'm about to watch some Xbox, man. I bought some DVDs. Some new DVDs that just came out in Walmart, man. I'm about to check these things out. Oh, that Warcraft. I want to check that Warcraft out. The preview looked pretty good. I got that. I just bought that DVD along with two others. Neighbors 2 and some other movie in there. They got The Conjuring 2. I don't do scary movies, so I don't do spirit movies. I had a bad experience. So, like, if I watch a scary movie, like, for instance, Paranormal Activity, call me a bitch, whatever, I gotta watch that shit with the lights on, in the daylight, in the daytime. Like, I had a bad experience, and maybe I'll tell you guys on Halloween my bad experience that I had when I was younger on Halloween. Dog, you guys have a good night. One love, peace.
But I'm